Hey, what is up guys? It's HoveringBanana, returning to you with another Rocket League trading video. And for this one, we've got a good one. It is a beginner's guide to trading in Rocket League. Now, quite a lot of you have requested this in the comment section, and I thought it's a really important video to do. As a beginner trader, if you combine this with my nothing to something videos where I show you how to actually trade, I think it would be a good combo to help you get a head start in your trading career. Now I'm going to assume you guys know the bare minimum, how to invite someone to a trade, how to put your items in there, what the different colors are, so I'm not going to go over that stuff. Instead, I'm going to give you some key tips or talk about very important concepts that you need to get the grasp of in order to have success trading in Rocket League. So let's kick things off with tip number 1, don't get scammed. Now if I could make this point number 2 and point number 3 as well, I would. And that's just to emphasize how important it is to you guys that you know what the scamming methods are. Beginner traders are probably the most susceptible to getting scammed. You're going to have a small inventory on you, so when you do get scammed, it's probably for everything of value. You're going to feel like garbage and probably give up trading. And who wins at the end of the day? The scammer. So he's just going to keep on doing that and he's going to feel good about himself. So what you should do is go onto YouTube, have a look at some of the scamming methods. I do have a video, one of my earliest ones, talking about them, but it is a bit outdated. Also go on Reddit, Discord, spend maybe 1 or 2 hours speaking to people, asking them what are the scams going around right now. And that's really going to help you in the long run to ensure you don't get scammed and lose a ton of valuable items. Tip number 2 I can give for you guys, and that is start small. Now let's kick things off with a little analogy for this one. Let's say I was a teenager in high school. I wanted to be like the cool skater bananas because they got all the emo babes. So what did I do? I went to mom and dad, asked them to buy me the $100 skateboard, $60 clothes, $50 shoes, I know the $30 helmet, and then I fall 2 or 3 times and I end up giving up. Now you don't want to do that when it comes to Rocket League trading. You don't want to spend $100, $200 getting something like White Zombies or White Apex. Then you end up making a few bad trades and you've lost maybe half the value. Or going back to point number 1, you get scammed and you lose everything. So I would suggest you start maybe at that 1 to 5 key range. I think that's a good place to start. If you start with, let's say, 5 keys and you lose maybe 2 keys in value from some bad trades, you're not really going to lose sleep at night. But even if you can't get yourself some keys, I do have the nothing to something videos where I trade up from a single crate, so it's definitely possible to start from nothing and go to whatever items you're looking to grab. Now the price of an item is probably the biggest factor that comes into play when you make a good or bad trade. As a beginner, I think price sheets can be great for you because it's very daunting trying to gauge the price of every single item. There's probably hundreds, maybe even like 1,000 plus different items in the game. So look at the price sheets, see what things roughly go for, but then you want to start learning how to price the items for yourself. Now I do have a video talking about that in detail, how to find the prices of items, but basically you see what people are buying it for, what people are selling it for, and you pick pretty much the middle ground of that. As you get better and better at trading, it's going to become more natural to find the price of an item, and you won't have to rely on a price sheet as much because there are unfortunately a lot of downsides to just blindly following a price sheet. Tip number 4, and that is prices aren't everything. Now we just talked about how prices are the most important aspect, but there are definitely a bunch of other ones you need to take into account. For example, let's say we have White Zombies and they're worth about 100 keys. If someone offers us 200 burnt sienna fidget spinner wheels valued at 1 key per burnt sienna wheel, that is not really a good trade for us. The White Zombies are crazy popular, so it's going to be easy for us to find a trade, whereas the burnt sienna fidget spinners are one of the least desired wheels in the game. Also, we just traded a single item for 200 items, and trading 200 items is going to take a lot more time than trading 1, and we got 200 of the exact same item. So let's say there are 5 people right now looking for these wheels. Once we've sold those, we got to wait for 195 different people looking for some burnt sienna fidget spinner wheels. So things like demand, the number of items, and how many duplicates you're getting are some other factors you need to take into account to ensure you're making a successful trade. Tip number 5 in the list, and that is use different sites. Now when I first started trading, Reddit and Steam were some of the best places for me. Rocket League Garage was still quite small and there weren't many Discord servers going around. But as time moved on, Rocket League Garage became my favorite place, and I stopped having as much success on Reddit and Steam. Although Rocket League Garage is my favorite, a lot of people have complained that they constantly get bombarded by people attempting scam attempts on them. Also, I find a place like Reddit to have a lot more mature people trading, whereas Steam, there's a lot of petty people that laugh at your offers and stuff like that. So at least try every single website out there, see which one works best for you, where you have the most success, and that should help you make some more profit. Tip number 6 for you guys, and that is to negotiate. Now let's start off what you shouldn't do when you negotiate. And let's say you are selling a heatwave and you want 20 keys for it. Someone invites you, they're offering the 20 keys, and you tell them no, you're going to want some more from them. Maybe 21 or some extra crates or stuff like that. That is something you don't want to do, and that's not really how you negotiate in Rocket League trading. Sometimes it might work in the rare occasion, but you are going to make a lot of people angry by doing this. However, if you have that heatwave and you are asking for offers, then that's the time to negotiate. You can try squeeze a little more out of people's offers, or if there is a nice offer but there's a certain item you don't like in there, you can ask them to replace it. And with good negotiating, you're going to be able to get some extra out of trades, and on the long run, that is going to add up. Now tip number 7 for you guys, and that is to be friendly. Now I can't really imagine any situation where being a scumbag is going to work out better for you. But being friendly to my traders has given me a lot of extra profit when trading. I've made connections and had some regulars, so it was very easy to sell a lot of my items, or they even throw in a bit extra there. Sometimes they'll choose to buy my item for 8 keys rather than go to someone that's selling it for 7. And even myself, I've given back to people that are friendly. The other day someone invited me for some pink ARAs, said unfortunately his keys were on lock, he didn't notice. But because he was very friendly and I had like 5 extra pink ones, I decided to just give them to him for free. And being friendly like that is really going to work out to be beneficial for you guys. And tip number 8, the last tip in today's video, and that is don't get scammed. Just a repeat of tip number 1, but I really want to emphasize how important it is for you guys to really follow through with this one and to make sure you don't get scammed. But that is going to conclude today's guide. If you want to share some extra tips with everyone, let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.